I really didn't want to make this video because I don't want to have my new channel, even though I started inspired by Dodash and also Dash of Faith. Dash of Faith also inspired me, but also the King Explicit, the whole Hope Crew afterwards, and what is called the Keep Posting by King Explicit. This new trend of just easy mode, right? No matter what age you are, but mostly targeting the older generation to start making videos, right? But I didn't want my channel to be all about talking about other people, just like Dodash and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Calling people stuff. You know what I mean? But it's crazy because it's like I don't want my channel to be around them, you know? I want to have my own personality, and it's something that I needed to build. I already built before, but not in the way that I like now. For example, right now I'm being way more authentic and more myself, not like I wasn't before. But in my other channels about spirituality, it's because I was on the spiritual path, yes, so it was me. But it's just I could only speak about my spirituality. And now with this channel I aim to be myself. So I can speak about, yes, I'm gonna be into a niche, yes, but more about myself. So I can open up the real problems of life and motivate you with my wisdom, knowledge, and experience. And also share my downsides, my struggles, and stuff like that, so that you can also relate to it. Because I'm not perfect, and I came from a very low and down background as well. So I had to struggle, and I still struggle in a different way, but still struggle. So I want to share all of that. Possibly, if it's possible, right? Because I don't know how it's gonna turn out this channel to be. But that's why I didn't want to make content just around them. But it seems like the video that took the most off on my channel is about Dash of Faith, for some reason. So it's still on YouTube search. It already has 2,000 views. I got a lot of subscribers. But now what? Every time I want to spread about myself, the people that I got subscribed from the video Dash of Faith might not be in tune with it, thus affecting already the performance of the channel. But it's too early to say. But that's why I didn't want to encourage and to keep doing it, even though it's growing my channel. This is the difference of growing a channel. But what if you are growing a channel that you don't like? You know, yes, we need the first 1,000 subscribers, we need the first 4,000 hours, but that doesn't mean you're gonna get whatever you want, right? You're gonna get, you just sub me, you know, whatever. Now watch this playlist or background. You know, that's not the way to grow. It's also not the way to grow that I see. You can do that. You can speak about people all the time. You can be a channel where you only cause drama. You speak about dramas, right? There's people like that. You are like a commentator or something like that. But I don't want to be that, you know. I don't want just live dramas and stuff like that. I know. That's not my way. It's not who I am. I don't live dramas. But it seems like I have to speak about this for some reason. Because there's multiple reasons, but there's some strong hints that people need to know, right? if you subscribe to my channel, you want to know what happened. And I can know that with a pendulum, because nobody really knows what's going on. So we need to tap into the metaphysical, because nobody's been open about this truly, because I'm smelling something really fishy here. And so we need to certify what's really going on here, because I think I'm still right, that YouTube took him down and he tried to reopen a new channel, which is illegal in terms of, against terms of service. And he got deleted again because YouTube found out. That's my assumption. So I'm going to use the pendulum and make the right question, asking God, and we will see what happens. Okay, let's go. So, first question: was Dash of Faith channel really terminated by YouTube? Yes. Second question: did he try to open a new channel after that? Yes. And did he use another email to start a new channel? Yes. And did YouTube terminate his newest channel? Yes. So this is exactly what's happening, and I really don't like that. Like, what's going on here? Like, this is really, really... The only one surviving in all of this is Dodash. Even though there's a lot of things that I think she's doing that I no longer feel in tune with. Yes, she motivated me to start my newest channel and the whole generation of people starting their own channel. But something doesn't add up. And I also don't like when people use God and don't do, they are not using God the right way. So, for example, if you want to give to the community, then you give it, right? I know you should make business, but then don't say that, don't keep changing your mind in terms of, and if you change, you can say, I am really sorry, right? Not like use the name of God in vain. I'm not really Catholic or something, but I'm a true believer of history, of the creation, of God, of Jesus, Buddha, all of them. All of them were ancient masters, right? and Jesus is also is a son of God. Okay, but so we are, right? And when you use it in vain, right? I know they don't get the consequences, and that's something I would like to talk about on this channel. But it's not in tune with the niche I want, because I don't want this channel to become religious. Even though I'm using the pendulum, it's just that's why I didn't want to make this video, because otherwise this channel is going to turn into a spiritual channel, and I don't want that. I can give some hints, yes, but there's no consequences actually on this earth. For example, the Indians, they believe that there's karma, right? Through like meditation, yoga, the belief, that type of belief, it's actually about karma. That's why some people have certain types of life in this life, which seems like a lot of suffering, or it could be just an experience, or you could be incarnating on earth multiple times, and that's already your karma. And some other people, and that's why you don't feel like they are getting the consequences or the responsibilities that they should get when they use the name of God and they abuse it, right? But that's the way it is. That's why she doesn't get the consequences, because God lets you do whatever you want. I know it's hard to understand that, but I already understood that a long time ago. That's why you see suffering and nothing happens. That's why you see people claiming the name of God and nothing happens, because we are the ones doing it. We are allowed to do that. We are allowed to experience all of it. There's no repercussion, because it's supposed to be that way. Life is already created that way. Everything you do already has cause and effect. And then after, it's just an assumption. It's another realm, because here you still have your body. But when you are not here, you no longer have the body, right? So all you can take is your mind, your transcended mind, and the soul. That's all. So whatever you do with your body, it stays here. So that's why we shift. When our time is done here, we shift. We no longer feel attached to the flesh. That's why we no longer need to eat. We no longer need to do most things we do here on earth. So why get punished for something you only had temporarily? So yeah, I didn't want to say, because otherwise I'm gonna keep speaking, and it's not the it's not the niche, it's not the theme, it's not the subject, But he got terminated, and that's all it matters, because it's like, I was like, he's back, now what? What kind of content is he gonna bring? Yeah, he gets the subs fast, but at what cost? You know what I mean? This is nothing. This is not even inspirational, Even though Dash is not inspirational anymore, I don't even know how I got sucked into her inspiration 1 or 2 videos. That's what I don't like. Like, you get this inspiration right away, but then right after you see through the BS, it's too much acting, because you can see that it's like authentic, but then right a few minutes after, it's just like a nice food nice appealing food, you eat, you're like, whoa, delicious, and then after there's an aftertaste. And that's exactly what DoDash feels like. And this guy, Dash of Faith, you know, it's just a matter of time, actually. She keeps on growing, yes, because there's what YouTube does is when there's a big group of people supporting, talking about you and this, it keeps pushing. But once the hype goes down, you go down, because that's how she's growing. She's growing through the hype. She motivated people, so people feel obligated to support her back and make videos about her and all of that. That's the tactic she used. You feel like you owe her something. But once I figure out right away, also through other channels, like Carter's Original or something like that, they were starting to speak about and go against, and also the Ringo TV. And I'm like, for real, man, what the heck is going on? And then that's when I started to also go back to the channel, DoDash, and start to see that it's you know, when somebody points out, then you start to see all the negative points, because I got the positive points, right, in the beginning. And so I didn't want, some part of me didn't want to see the negative part. But then when I showed to my wife her video, and then she like, like that, and my wife is like, for real? She could see right away, because woman to woman, right? It's like, what the heck? What the heck is happening with her? Like, why is she reacting that way? Oh my God, that's because she's surprised to have monetization, and now she's earning a lot of money. She got 20K subs in a very short period of time, and she's like, yeah, I know you can feel a lot of hype, but I feel like it's kind of fake, her reaction, because you are recording. So I'm like, yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense, because if you are recording, I'm also a YouTuber. And so I understand the points, like just like a vlog, for example, when you're passing through a scene, there's nobody recording you, but yet you are appearing in front of the camera, and then you go to another scene and you're just walking, like the camera is not even there. You had to put the camera there, right? So you already know what you're doing. So all her reactions actually are not authentic. Why would you scream if it's already the second time you already know? You wouldn't start opening the video in the first place and then react that way. It doesn't feel authentic. I don't do that. I know people that do that when they earn crazy amounts, but every single video, every single day, every time she shows the AdSense and this, rub in your face and say, hey, look how much rich you made me become, right? And I know if I speak too much, people are going to come and say, yeah, you are envy or whatever. No, I'm not envy at all. I'm just pointing out for people to awaken. But if you're not awake or not ready to be awakened, that's on you. It's not on me. But I can point out a few things for you to, just like somebody else pointed me out, that they are not the people who you think they are, right? Because you can see already the way they make the videos, the way they react, the way they behave. And their type of content is nothing, it's not even real content, right? Because how many videos you need to show AdSense, revenue, all of that? Like, yes, it's a trend on YouTube, but not every day is a trend, right? Not showing your revenue every day. How's that gonna help you grow your own channel? Yeah, you inspire me, but I don't need to see your revenue all the time, right? So yeah, I want to come up with the videos for, like I told you before, but I don't want to stay in this type of niche, this wave of conspiracy, what's happening, and drama, and this is not my thing. And this is just gonna attract negative energy. because it's not helping anyone. Yeah, you already know you cannot play around on YouTube, right? But that's all it is. That's all there is. Now, if you're being scammed by them, money, whatever, that's on you. You need to wake up. You should never give money to a YouTuber in a way that doesn't provide any value at all. Like, there's no cause that you should give any money without nothing in exchange or nothing that provides some kind of value, right? Yeah, you can help somebody in the street, or you're gonna feel way more honest and more value, because even God provides value, right, in your life. Let's say do you know that God expects something from you too? Like, God expects you to love back, right? So there's always an exchange. And energy can never really disappear. Always needs to be exchanged, transformed, elevated, shifted. Always exists in some kind of energy, right? So love is energy. It needs to be exchanged to exist. So all God needs from you is love, right? You cannot just expect love and everything in your life without giving anything back. In this case, love. There's no money, there's nothing. It's just love. Just love back. So that the love on you and your life, on everything you do, continues to burst. It's just like fire. In order for fire to keep burning, it needs air. If you stop the air from that fire, it no longer is fire. The fire ceases to exist because there's no more air to consume. So there's no more energy, right? So it's the same with love. You need to keep feeding it in terms of feed the love with the same energy. So it keeps alive, it keeps burning, right? And that's how it is with God, with everything you do. So never give your money to anything without any value or without any exchange of energy. Okay? Take care. See you in the next video.